And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. They've got Robinson. T.J. McConnell is out there with Prince. Then there's Wagner. And it's Ball in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Huerter in at the 3. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
The Knights on offense and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
What you love about Taurean Prince is his willingness to fit into the team scheme. This guy goes about his business and contributes in every area. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
Giddey against McConnell. Inside, Wagner. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Outside Williams. And White kicks to Huerter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
McConnell passes to Wagner. Prince with it. Williams picks him up. Prince misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He hits the second from the line.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. Last game for Kansas City, they picked up a win against the Pistons. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
The Knights have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Prince finds Ball. Chicago grabs the miss. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knights. They trail by 3. Here's Robinson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Huerter. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. The shot by Williams, no good. Ball against Huerter. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Now here's Giddey. He had 25 points last game. Here's White. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. White's got 8 points. And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Kansas City, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And right now for Kansas City, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wagner with a screen for McConnell. To the paint. And there's Wagner on the assist by McConnell. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Mo Wagner will never back down from physical defense. Never. It's not in his DNA.
Outside, White. Three-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the left side wing. Ball from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got his third basket of the night.
And the confidence that Ball has in that three-point shot has come a long way since he entered the league.
Prince against White, and White with the stuff.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Now, here's McConnell. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And White kicks to Giddey. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knights. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
White drives in. A shot off that time. Prince with the defensive effort. Kansas City trails by 3. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jones checked in for the Bulls. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kansas City. McConnell kicks it over to Schroeder. Going inside, drops in the layup for 2.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. White the pass to Vucevic. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Herter against Prince. Herter passes to Vucevic. He gets that one.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
To the wing on the left. Here's Schroeder. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Herter. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Vucevic. No good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Prince finds Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass. Wagner's got 6 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Jones the pass to Williams. Jones with the screen on Wagner. Williams can't hit. Kansas City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point night lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Coby White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here is Williams, following the score by Kansas City. White, left side. Back to Jones. Williams, a screen on McConnell. On the basket by Jones.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Wagner, a screen on Jones. McConnell passes to Wagner.
One thing you know about Mo Wagner, he will attack when he's on the interior.
Kansas City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Coby White. And then for Kansas City, Smith checked in for Robinson. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Prince. And it's Lonzo Ball in for T.J. McConnell. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Horton-Tucker's shot is off. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Raptors. Here's DiVincenzo, and he jams it with authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 2 points, that one goes. Giddey's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest, and Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
Here's Smith, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Kansas City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Now, so far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Kicks it out to Jones for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Kansas City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Knights' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jones. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Bulls trail by 6. Jones kicks to Giddey. Good work there as it goes. Giddey's got 6.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Craig sets a screen. Ball, the pass to Craig. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Giddey, defended by DiVincenzo. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Kansas City.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's Schroeder missing. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Pass to Giddey. Down low. Here's Collins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Kansas City leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's Schroeder. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knights.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And finished off by Collins.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Kevin Love's checked in for Kansas City. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Now here's Giddey following the miss by Kevin Love. Ball against Jones. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Kansas City. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Ball from long range. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Here's Ball, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
It's slammed in by Jones.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Schroeder. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, you get the sense that pressure sometimes makes Dennis Schroeder sharper, and really good job against a contest right there.
Shot from 6. There it goes, it's in, and the Knight lead is cut down to 6 points. That one good from Horton Tucker.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he lays it straight in.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Already one of the best passers in the NBA, Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development. When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Coby White in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. Vucevic dishes to White. The rebound by Kevin Love.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass the ball. Love with the screen for Ball. He's looking for Love and finds him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for Kansas City. Giddey against Ball. It's Giddey with the drive.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
The Knights have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Here's Smith. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Huerter. Williams kicks to White. 5 on the clock. And White slams it in.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Love with the screen on Huerter. Here's Ball. Here is Love. Back to Ball. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. A floater, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got 13 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to White. From 13, it's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Ball. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Detroit. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Giddey. Outside, White. Shoots over Schroeder. There it goes, it's in, and the night lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from White.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Huerter against Ball, and he comes up with the deuce. Ball's got 21.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jones checked in for the Bulls. And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Robinson's checked in for Love. Wagner comes in for Jalen Smith. Prince is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's White. 21 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
McConnell with it. Williams picks him up. Wagner passes to Robinson. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's White on the wing. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Jones. The rebound by Prince.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Over Jones. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Ball's got 25 points.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
It's White on the wing, defended by Prince. And again, Chicago, no good. Kansas City leading by 13. Ball from long range. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Herter kicks to Jones. Looking to end the run. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Kansas City. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the baskets, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Well, I think for Kansas City, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Kansas City Knights.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. They've got T.J. McConnell. Wagner is out there with Ball. Then it's Robinson. And it's Prince in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Herter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now White. In the corner. Herder with it. Rebounded by Kansas City. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Prince the pass to Ball. And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Prince kicks to McConnell. And it's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
He takes it in. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bulls trail by 16. Herder. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 7 for him tonight. They set the pick. The kick out to Ball. Here's Prince. Misses the layup.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Herder, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That bucket in no time at all. Ball's got 27 points.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's Herder. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good on the triple. Giddey's got 17 now.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for White. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Shooting for the away team, T.J. McConnell.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 19.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Knights making their last shot. Herder. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 8th assist in the game. Pass the ball. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 32 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knights lead by 17.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
White, wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And McConnell gets it to go.
3.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Giddey against McConnell. Will it go? Giddey, no good. Kansas City leading by 20. Prince outside, and it's ball in the corner. Pass to McConnell. It's Prince on the wing. Shoots the three. Another three for Kansas City.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Dante DiVincenzo, number 1. Lonzo Ball is second.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. White drives in, stolen by McConnell. Here's Ball, and Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. To the middle, off the run, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That is the size and power coming into play right there. Vucevic excels at using his physical advantages to capitalize.
Kansas City leading by 20. McConnell passes the ball. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist. A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Smith checked in for Wagner, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Prince. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Here's White, and he banks in the layup. White's got 23 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's McConnell, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Outside, Ball. Pass to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. A shot by McConnell, no good. Bulls trail by 18. Right the pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Outside, White. Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith with a screen on Herter. Ball with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Herter, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's McConnell. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Giddey. And White kicks to Giddey. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smith the pass to McConnell. Here's Ball. Over Buzelis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ball's got 36.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Kansas City. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. McConnell scanning the floor. Smith the pass to McConnell. Here's Giddey. 19 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Over McConnell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Kansas City leading by 20. Schroeder dishes to Robinson. Shoots over Vucevic. Robinson misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Buzelis. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Schroeder passes to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Knights also changing it up. Mans checked in for Ball. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Schroeder. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. DiVincenzo finds Schroeder. On the wing, Mann. Pass to Schroeder. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 20. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Knights. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And it's in there. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And finished off by Collins.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Now, here is Smith. Robinson passes to Schroeder. Robinson sets a screen for Schroeder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
The Knights making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Collins setting the big for Jones. He had a nice open look right there. Jones has got 7. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Knights. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We come back right after this.
I'm going to get a huge TV for the living room.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jones is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Collins in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. It's tipped. Now here's Giddey, defended by Mann. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Alec Burks checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Number 18, Alec Burks.
Jones with it. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Here's Jones after Alec Burks' score. On the basket by Jones.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's DiVincenzo, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Jones. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Pass to man. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's DiVincenzo. Smith for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside, Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Works for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Over to the wing. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
DiVincenzo kicks to Craig. And it's good for 2.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
DiVincenzo with it, defended by Giddey. Burks can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Jones.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Burks in the corner. Off target from outside. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Love. Mo Wagner comes in for Jalen Smith. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Mann. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Donte DiVincenzo. Now Huerter after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Prince in the post. He's defended by Herter.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Drives to the hoop. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Kansas City leading by 19 points.
I see him.
And here's McConnell. Here's Robinson. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Giddey. Outside Collins. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Giddey against McConnell. It's deflected. Now Giddey. Pass to Collins. With the drive. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that. Now, here's Burks. Here's a look at the schedule for Kansas City. On Sunday, then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Alec Burks taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's White for Talen Horton Tucker. Kansas City also with a sub. Balls checked in for Prince. Good. Giddey's got 11 in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kansas City leading by 16. Left side, Ball. And to get open is Robinson. Ball, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Shoots from 12. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Burks' shot is good.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
It's White on the wing. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 28 points for the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Ball. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knights lead by 17.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Giddey with the screen on Ball. Giddey against McConnell. And they recover it. Herter. Here's Vucevic. And another shot. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Let's remember, we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
Nikola Vucevic.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Vucevic.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Alec Burks. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Wagner passes to Prince. Pass to McConnell. Over Giddey. And another basket for Kansas City.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Kansas City. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Prince. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Giddey. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for your...
Here's Herter. Up and in on the layup. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Wagner with a screen for McConnell. A second chance effort. And it's Wagner missing. Bulls trail by 15. Herter finds Williams. Back to Herter. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Herter's got 12 points in just the second half.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
McConnell with it. Williams picks him up. Wagner passes to Prince. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knights.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lonzo Ball.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now, here's McConnell. Ball from long range. The shot that time, not on target. Herter on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Vucevic with the bucket. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Prince misses. Here's Herter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
From Trey Jones.
And so it's the Knights winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Come do it for me. I'm from TX. Shorty, she come from the BX. Ice in the flame and I need it. You might get a car and it's keyless. Topless, no B6. I'm out in New York, I'm at Sailors. You might get you more, be sailors. I'm cooking a wave afloat. They watching my moves remote. Ooh, we bought us some. That $10 and sell us the Knicks. Like the Phil Jalen Brunson one trip, man.
She turn up the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn up the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the Kansas City Knights facing the Seattle Supersonics. So let's take a look at the starters for Kansas City. Lonzo Ball is out there with Wagner. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then there's Prince. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Here's Payton. The 3 is up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Robinson passes to Ball. Out to the wing. Here's McConnell. It's rebounded by Shrimp. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Hawkins can't get it to go. And the Knights with possession. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Ball. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Here's Hawkins. Left side, Payton. Shoots over McConnell. Payton's shot is good.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. McConnell outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're pushing it up. Here's Kemp. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Pass to Prince. The 3. Seattle pulls it in. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Shrimp. Here's Kemp, defended by Wagner. Second chance shot. Kemp, good. Kemp's gotten his second bucket of the game.
An explosive leap. This guy has bounced for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. The Knights trail. McConnell outside. The three from Ball. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Ball's got 7.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that, but he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Here's Hawkins. Here's Payton. Robinson with the block.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Well, it's clear Prince relishing being able to power through the defense there. Raw strength on display.
Now here's Payton. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pure from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Prince. Ball right side. The 15-footer is good.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside Payton. Pass to Kemp. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
Here's Ball. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Payton. And he's going for the lob. The shot no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Seattle on offense. Outside Payton. There's a screen by Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. Puts up a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Prince, the pass to Wagner. That one drops for him.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Payton. He's got 5. Kemp, good. Kemp's got 8.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City. Schroeder, he's checked in for Kansas City. Kemp's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Outside Schroeder for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Kemp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mo Wagner.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Seattle making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Kemp's combination of strength and athleticism, amazing. He is a walking highlight.
Pass to Prince from outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Prince has got his second basket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's McMillan. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Shrimp. Here's McMillan. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Hawkins. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. Kansas City in the lead. McConnell passes to Prince. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
3 points.
Prince has got 8 points.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's McMillan. He's scoreless.
You know, this speaks volumes to Kemp's freakish athletic ability. I mean, he's always looking to punch it off the alley-oop.
Now here's Wagner. Robinson finds McConnell. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Kemp, defended by Wagner. And that one drops for him. 14 points for him.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
McConnell from outside. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hawkins. Here's Kemp. Pass to McMillan. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. And that ties it up.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
McConnell passes to Robinson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's McMillan. He's marked by McConnell. Here's McMillan. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by McConnell. To the paint. He shoots it. Wagner. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got assist number 7 tonight. McMillan passes to Shrimp. Goes up on the wing. First shot won't go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Seattle trails by 4. Here's McMillan. Pass to Kemp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Bringing major energy to the floor. Kemp challenges you. A nightmare matchup.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Kansas City. And he can't hit the second. From 13. That one no good. Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Knights. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Yes.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. Torrey Craig out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, then it's Smith, and it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Payton. Pass to Perkins. Here's Wingate. Outside Payton. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Kansas City leading by 6. Down low. Here's Smith. First shot won't go. Ball against Payton. And he lays it up and in. Payton's got 7.
Slashing through the lane comfortably. Payton takes pleasure in ripping the D to shreds on these drives.
Here's Ball. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Payton. He has 7. Pass to Brickowski. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Playing to his strengths. Brickowski taking the shot he wants inside.
Outside Schroeder. For 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Perkins, covered by Smith. Pass to McMillan. Here's Perkins from downtown. Smith with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. There's the block. Here's Payton. Sinks that one from the post. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
It's really one of the key shots in Payton's arsenal. That little floater over the top.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City. Kevin Love checked in for Craig. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Smith passes to Love. Back to Smith. Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you got to admire really how smoothly Ball takes over games with his scoring. I mean, he knows he can pretty much get his shot off at any time from any spot.
And it's Seattle with the ball after the basket by Kansas City. Outside Payton. Here's the floater. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Kansas City leading by 7. Now Schroeder, the kick out to Ball. Here's the teardrop. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
Now here's Payton. He's got 9. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Here's McMillan, covered by Schroeder. Ball against Payton. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. And the Knights with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
Schroeder's ability to accelerate in the open floor, one of his primary advantages as a player.
Seattle trails by 13. Outside Payton. Here's Perkins, covered by Love. The shot by Perkins, no good. Right side, DiVincenzo. Here's Schroeder. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Wingate. Still no points. Pass to Perkins. Peyton with it. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Peyton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity, knows how to score in close to the hoop.
A big group substitution here for Kansas City. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Love. Wagner comes in for Smith. Mann, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Burks in for Schroeder. Kansas City leading by 10. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran PJ Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. B.A.?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Peyton. After the basket by Kansas City. Puts it up from 15. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Robinson. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Man, the pass to DiVincenzo. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Outside Peyton. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Kemp, defended by Wagner. Kemp, good.
Boy, he's doing all he can to keep them in this game. He still has not missed.
Wagner outside, and here's Burks. Outside, DiVincenzo. Sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Here's Kemp, defended by Wagner. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Prince is checked in for Kansas City. McConnell comes in for Burks. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's McMillan. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Shrimp. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Prince. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Here's McMillan. Here's Shrimp. Here's McMillan. 6 to shoot. Shoots over McConnell. And the basket by McMillan. McMillan's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Kansas City leading by 16. Wagner outside.
2 minutes.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Wagner. McConnell from outside. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. McConnell's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's McMillan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
2nd personal foul.
That's on Mo Wagner.
Nate McMillan is one of those guys that just provides outstanding leadership. A capable scorer who also rebounds, passes, and defends pretty well.
First one falls for him. And Kansas City making a change here. Ball's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. McConnell passes to Wagner. Here's Prince. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Prince has got 12.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
McMillan passes to Hawkins. Here's Kemp. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:05 left in the second. The floater. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Hawkins. Pass to McMillan. Here's Kemp, defended by Wagner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knights. Here's what Seattle has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Here's Shrimp. Yet to see a basket. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Kansas City leading by 17. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Prince. Seattle pulls it in. Kim's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shrimp. Here's the 3. Here's Hawkins. Here's Shrimp. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Hawkins. On target from range. Hawkins has got 7 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
1 second left. And he can't get that one. And so it's Kansas City. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Kansas City Knights.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Johnson, and it's Shrimp, and it's the 3. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Kansas City, Taurean.
And that one misses.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
Clock at 4. McConnell passes to Prince. Wagner on the wing. Fires from deep. Seattle pulls it in. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now. Setting the floor for Kansas City. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Wagner. Then it's Ball. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Prince in a shooting guard. outside. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Seattle trails by 15. They set the pick. There's the triple. Ball with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
McConnell outside. To the inside. Robinson. Seattle pulls it in. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. McConnell against Payton. Pass to Kemp. And he jams it home with authority.
Right now, Kemp is rolling. He's built a lot of positive momentum for himself on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Kansas City. Kansas City leading by 13. Here's Prince from behind the arc. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Payton. The reverse. And it's good on the lay-in. Payton's got 17.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Pass the ball. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Payton. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Here's Prince. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shrimp passes to Payton. Now here's Johnson. That shot off the mark. McConnell against Johnson. Here's Prince. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Prince has got 7 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Shrimp. Back to Payton. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kansas City leading by 14. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. Robinson can't hit.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Hawkins, the pass to Payton. Lots of room. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Kemp's got 23.
Tell you what, Shawn Kemp is a wrecking ball inside. Feels like no defense can contain him once he gets in close.
And Ball gets it to go.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
On the wing, Payton. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Hawkins. From deep. Nails it from 3. Hawkins has got 10 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Payton. What a terrific move that is. Payton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Ball. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Here's Hawkins. 10 points for him. Pass to Payton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Give him 23.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Wagner with a screen on Payton. Here's Prince beyond the arc. And Kansas City another three.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Seattle trails by 15. Pass to Hawkins. They set the screen. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Kansas City leading by 13. McConnell with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Now Wagner, back to McConnell. Wagner outside. Prince, the pass to McConnell. There's Ball with a three. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Hawkins. Misses the three. Ball with it. 27 points for him. The three from Prince. Hits a three-pointer. Prince has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And Seattle calls time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to McMillan. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's McConnell. Now here's Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This is what you like about Smith. He likes to mix it up in that painted area.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Kansas City.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Snow, the pass to McMillan. Here's Kemp, covered by Smith. Kemp can't hit. Kansas City leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle. The steal! Here's Snow. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Pass to Wingate. Here's Snow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wingate. DiVincenzo covering. And again, it's Seattle missing. And it's McConnell on the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. McConnell's gotten his second bucket.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Here's Snow. He's marked by McConnell. Floats one. Here's Kemp. Banked it in off the glass. Kemp's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside Schroeder. And McMillan pulls it down. Seattle trails by 18. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And here's Schroeder outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Schroeder's got 10.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's McMillan, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Wingate. Here's Kemp, covered by Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game.
At the line for your Sonics, Sean Kemp, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Tipped. Here's the second effort. Count that bucket. He's got 12.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Seattle with the ball. And it's Brakowski in at the 4. Here's Payton. Here's Perkins. No good there. Love with the defensive effort. Kansas City leading by 22. Pass to Schroeder. Launches a 3. Brakowski pulls it in. Outside Payton. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. Misses the layup. And Payton, here we go. Shoots over Schroeder. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Payton's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
They grab their own miss. Yep, count it.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Outside Payton. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Yep, that one goes.
So impressive how quick Love gets his shot off. But I mean, even when the defense is on him, he knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Here's McMillan. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payton's got 27.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Smith. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Payton. To the right side. Here's Brakowski. He drops it from range.
You know Brakowski likes the look when you see him letting loose from range. Nice touch from the big fella on that shot, too.
And here's Schroeder outside. Seattle pulls it in. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Wingate. And And the layup is good off the glass. Wingate's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Love. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Payton passes to Bukowski. Up and over Smith. Bukowski, no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jalen Smith. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Payton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
Seattle making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. A big group substitution here for Kansas City. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Love. Wagner comes in for Smith. Prince is checked in for Burks. And it's McConnell in for DiVincenzo. Kansas City leading by 22. McConnell passes to Robinson. The three from Prince. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has got 31.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Hawkins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Hawkins has gone an efficient 3 for 5 from three-point range. Here's McConnell. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Outside Payton. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Wagner's got 7 rebounds in the game. McConnell against Payton. Left side Schroeder to the paint. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Robinson. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hawkins. Payton with it. And he gets that one. Payton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Up top, McConnell, guarded by Payton. And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner very comfortable throwing his weight around. That's 2 physical points from him.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And Kansas City making a change here. Ball's checked in. Johnson passes to Shrimp. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Knights with possession. Pass to Prince. The three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Prince has got 34.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And down it goes. 2 points. Payton's got 10 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
At the line for Kansas City, Taurean Prince.
The first free throw is good. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Outside Payton for 3. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Hawkins. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Pass to Hawkins. There's a screen. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Wagner. Ball surveys the floor. Picked it. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Hawkins. He's marked by McConnell. Payton against Prince. Clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. And again, it's Seattle missing. And so Prince will bring it up for the Knights. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball no good. Here's Payton. And the shot goes down. Payton's got 35. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter here. Ball outside. Wagner on the wing. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Payton. Ball with the rebound. Here's Prince. Inside. McConnell passes to Prince. Tipped. Outside for McConnell. The 3 ball. Seattle pulls it in. 43 seconds left in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Prince. Down low. Wagner, the pass to Ball. That one falls.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Percy Hawkins.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. And so it's Kansas City with it. Man, the pass to Schroeder. And so the Knights take the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
All right.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Knights, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Knights, TJ McConnell is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ball in at the small forward. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And it's Ball in the corner. Prince outside. Pass to McConnell. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
That's a tough shot from Ball, but he's used to having to drain shots with defenses all around him.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Reid with a screen on Prince. Robinson with the block. McConnell scanning the floor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Edwards. And it's sent back by Prince. Launches a 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Robinson a screen on Conley. McConnell passes to Robinson. Randall with some nice D.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Reid with a screen for Conley. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the N1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Robinson. He's around 10 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Now, here's McConnell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Prince can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Nifty move. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
McConnell against McDaniel. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Conley against McConnell. To the left wing. Here's Ball. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Now here's Reed. Conley, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Conley's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that one drops.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with the Knights head coach. Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Conley the pass to McDaniels. Up top, Reed. Rebounded by Kansas City. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Kansas City. Count it. He has 7.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's his 2nd foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And Kansas City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Now, here's McConnell. Here's Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell against Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Makes it off the glass.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Robinson with the block. Prince with the ball. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Prince against McDaniel. Garza gets the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
They set the screen. Here's McConnell. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And the shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Schroeder outside. Prince kicks it over to Schroeder. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for Kansas City. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And going against Kansas City, their first meeting of the season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now here's McDaniel. He has yet to score. Here's Clark, and it's sent back by Prince. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. RJ, for the few teams already suffering big-time injuries, how do they keep up their spirits? How do they keep going?
I feel like the term next man up is overused, but what it comes down to is you need to have faith in the guys you have available.
The Knights making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Robinson. Torrey Craig comes in for Mo Wagner. And Ball subbed in for Prince. Timberwolves also changing it up. Einad's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels. Now, here's Ball. 12 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knights.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Minnesota making a switch. Garza's checked in.
Number 55, Luka Garza.
Kansas City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smith kicks to McConnell. Pass to Schroeder. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Shannon. 17 points in his last outing. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Craig with a screen on Edwards. Schroeder passes to Craig. The shot's good. And the Knights lead by 4.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Edwards looking it over. Ingles with the screen for Edwards. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Edwards can't hit.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Lonzo Ball.
That's good from Ball. Chris Duarte is checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he makes both from the line.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Outside, Ball. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Ball's got 18 points.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Here's Shannon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Knights. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Knights' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Naz Reid. David, what's the news?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Clark, also Joe Ingles out there, and it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously, greatness and longevity coincide.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Shannon. Cans the 12-footer. Shannon's got 8 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now, here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Kansas City.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Shannon after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. To Shannon. Schroeder against Edwards.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's DiVincenzo. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here is Edwards. The Knights making their last shot. Pass to Shannon. Fires for 3. Rebound Love. Kansas City leading by 9. Schroeder outside. To the inside. Love, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. They set the pick. Pass to Garza. Buries it from 3-point range. Garza's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
In the corner, Smith with it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And so Kansas City now following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Smith with a screen on Clark. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Smith.
Love watching ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Here's Ingles. Nothing on the board. Clark sets a screen for Ingles. Shoots over Schroeder. Love grabs the board. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knights. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Smith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And some changes here for Kansas City. Robinson's checked in for Love. Mo Wagner comes in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Burks in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here is Conley. He's got 9. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Burks finds Wagner. Poked away. Pass to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Randall following the score by Kansas City. Now Conley, defended by DiVincenzo. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating teammates.
DiVincenzo passes to Burks. It's good. Burks has got the lead up to 9 now for Kansas City.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And it's Kansas City's ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Ball's checked in for Smith. Prince comes in for Alec Burks. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And you look at Edwards. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Clark. And Conley drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
McConnell passes to Wagner. And here's Prince outside. And the three ball is good. And the Knights lead by 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Ingles. Ingles with the screen for Conley. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Conley's got 14 points for the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
McConnell kicks to Wagner. Prince in the post. Ingles covering, and that's Prince. That time on the assist from Wagner.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as the scoring goes.
Ingles with a screen on McConnell. Conley the pass to McDaniels. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's McConnell. In the corner, it's Robinson. Now Ball. Can't get it in. He's only missed 2 of his 11 attempts. Here's Shannon. He's covered by McConnell. Bucket is good. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Prince outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Pass to Shannon, and it's Clark in the corner. Now McDaniels jacks up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Ball against Clark to the paint. The kick out to Ball. The tray. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Conley finds Clark. Back to Conley. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McConnell passes to Robinson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Robinson's got his first basket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen for McConnell. Back to Wagner. He gets it in there. And it's a 10-point night lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Kansas City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Good to see you, and welcome.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to...
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. Thanks for spending halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Mo Wagner. T.J. McConnell is out there with Prince. Then it's Ball, and it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Clark is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Randall in at the center. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Prince. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Edwards inside. Working on Prince. They get the rebound. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McConnell against Conley. Snatched up. Goes back up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And the Knights call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Kansas City leading by 12. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Wagner. Outside, Ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A moment now to see the stats for Prince. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's the type of 3-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Robinson misses. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Kansas City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Clark outside, and here's Conley outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Right at the free throw line, and it's Ball, that time on the assist by McConnell. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Kansas City. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Edwards passes to Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Timberwolves made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kansas City leading by 9. Wagner as screen on Conley. Here's McConnell, and the basket is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from McConnell. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Ball no good. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. This one for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball kicks to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. McConnell passes to Wagner. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kansas City. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. 5th best, Michael Conley.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
Yeah, it's just not their quickness or their hands that have them at the top of the list. It's their defensive instincts that set them apart.
Pass to Randall over Robinson. Randall no good. Kansas City leading by 10. Popped up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Outside Edwards. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Wagner kicks to Robinson. The drive by Schroeder. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Ingles. Ingles with the screen for Conley. Shoots over Ball. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Mike Conley. Prince outside. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Prince has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Kansas City. Conley the pass to Edwards. Shoots a fader, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Ball against Edwards. Rebound, Minnesota. Clark up top. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Wagner finds Robinson. Back to Wagner. Schroeder with the ball. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's got the lead up to 13 now for Kansas City.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Conley's shot is off. Kansas City has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Prince with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Ingles. Clark with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Schroeder passes to Prince. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's 18 points for Prince.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Smith checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Torrey Craig comes in for Mo Wagner. Mans checked in for Prince. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Inside, here's Craig. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Ingles has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark the pass to Randall. And the rejection by Smith with the fadeaway. Randall no good. Kansas City leading by 15. Craig kicks it over to Schroeder. On the wing, man. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Craig. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ingles with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Conley, and the rejection by Smith. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Good, nice job down low. Craig's got his second bucket tonight. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo against Conley. Takes a 3. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got 8 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Craig. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Conley with the 3. And so it's Kansas City taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Jalen Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Torrey Craig. And it's Man in at the 3 spot. Schroeder finds Man. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Craig. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knights.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Edwards kicks to Ingles. Ingles with the screen for Edwards. No good on the three. Kansas City leading by 20. Smith the pass to Craig. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Craig, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timberwolves trail by 20. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Lets it go with the three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And the shot goes in. Mann's got his first points in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Rebound by Smith. Kansas City leading by 19. Here's Craig. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Shannon. And it's off from 3-point range. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the inside. And it's Smith missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Shannon passes to Edwards. Into the... Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Down low. They're running. Here's Minot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jalen Smith. Wagner comes in for Torrey Craig. Prince is checked in for Mann. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Dennis Schroeder. Minnesota also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. DiVincenzo kicks to Wagner. Outside Prince. Back to Wagner. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. And the Knights lead by 17.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Minot. Guarded by Robinson. Minot, good. Kansas City leading by 15. Prince in the corner. Puts up a 3. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. To the middle. Here's Ingles. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Edwards defending. And he makes that one.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Edwards. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. McConnell in the corner. Over Conley. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Robinson. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Shannon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
McConnell passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Ball check in for Kansas City. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Prince.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Hits the three-point bomb.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now, here's McConnell. Prince, right side. Pass to Robinson. Randall grabs the board.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And finished off by McDaniels.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense to him.
McConnell kicks to Prince. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Edwards. Six to shoot. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Prince outside. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Prince has got 23.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Edwards against Ball. Stolen by Ball. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Wagner passes the ball. Count the basket. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Clark kicks to Edwards. Offline with his three. Kansas City leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knights.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lonzo Ball.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Prince outside from deep. That shot is off. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 17. Robinson with the block, and they'll keep possession. Another shot. The putback. Randall. It's good on the putback. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. McConnell passes to Prince. There's Ball with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 35.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's the Knights winning this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.